Stop scrolling, my love. If I'm finding you and you are finding me, it means we are energetically aligned. I call on your spirit team, only of the highest high, only of love and light. And I call on Archangel Michael with your shield and your sword. Please guard and protect this space. Transmute all energy to love and light. Okay, my loves. 3, 4. 4. 4 is your number. 4 is your number. Some people have to try things once to know whether or not they like it or not. Some people twice, 3 times, but 4 times is your number. 4 is your number, my love. Okay. I call on your spirit team. Only of the highest high, only of love and light. And I call on your ancestors. That's what we're going to do. I call on your ancestors. What do your ancestors have to say to you right now? All right, my love, let's go in. 3 of Swords in reverse. You have really helped with a lot of healing, releasing a lot of grief. You have helped grieve. You have helped grieve so much for your ancestors. Now there is balance. Now there is balance. I feel like you're further along in your spiritual journey. You have the Queen of Cups coming out for you now. I feel like you're somebody who is very grounded. You may have some water in your chart. You might not. Water is like something you identify with. It could be like the opposite of your sign as well. We have the Chariot, lots of success and forward momentum from your ancestors here. We have the 4 of Swords coming out in reverse. And now there's an awakening. There's more of an alignment of you and your lineage and where you're going, your purpose. Your ancestors are coming in and saying, when I died, I never left. I stayed. That's a question that you've had. Ace of Coins in reverse, because you felt very lonely. You felt like a lack. Like there was a lack, disappointment. Felt like things were not going in the direction that you wanted them to go in. We're not going to take those, they said. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. A lack of fulfillment. I just keep getting this energy of when I died, you thought I was gone. I wasn't gone. And I stayed. I was around for a very, very long time. I was around for a very, very long time is what I'm getting. And I'm still around. You may not have heard them or seen them or anything like that, but you saw signs, you saw synchronicities, you saw like the butterflies or the hummingbirds or the coins, the pennies, or just birds in general. Like you've seen these synchronicities, like a color or something to that effect, a type of flower, like geraniums or something, jasmine. Knight of Swords in reverse. So I'm seeing that like you had, or you would get the shivers, you would get like the chills. That's what I'm seeing here with this. And sometimes it felt very lonely. You felt like you needed to step up into a place where you lost yourself a little bit. They're saying that you had to step up for the gap, right? Like the energy was missing from that person, but the energy will always be filled. They're showing me the energy has been filled and you stepped into that that place. And so it felt like you lost yourself here. I'm getting like childhood as well. I'm getting like this happened a long time ago. Um, I'm getting that over the years um, you have really worked on healing this trauma. So now that you're at balance with yourself and your life, you have a lot of balance here and you are able to nurture yourself now. But that wasn't always the case. Your guides are saying that you do need to feel like you're being seen, that you are seen. There is a lot of success here. There is an awakening. But sometimes you just get in your own way with the Ace of Coins here in reverse. Sometimes you get in your own way, my love. Sometimes you get in your own way. And the way that you're getting in your way is like, well, I need more of this. I need more of that. There isn't enough. I need more time. I need more money. There aren't enough resources. And they're saying like when you're sitting in this energy of lack, you continue to attract the lack. They're saying that that energy is generational. It is trauma. They're saying that you've picked it up over time. Knight of Swords here in reverse. They're saying that like there's also a trauma here of feeling very defensive. Seven of Wands in reverse. Like feeling defeated. Nine of Cups in reverse. And feeling unfulfilled, but doing it anyway. So these are the sorts of things that like staying in a cycle, not changing the cycle, staying in a cycle that is detrimental. Those are some of the things that I'm getting that you have healed. Yeah, and then you have brought all of that to balance. We're going to pull some more cards here. You have brought all of this to balance. Queen of Coins in reverse. This is a feminine energy, doesn't have to be a woman, can be a man, can be non-binary. This energy, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What I'm getting from this energy is that this was a manipulative energy to make you believe that you had to be controlled. And it felt very oppressive to you. This is a jealous energy, which was so weird because you, in your logical mind, yeah, the hermit, like you've contemplated this a lot. You in your logical mind are like, I don't understand how you could be jealous of me. I've been through so much. There's so much trauma and so much grief, and there's so much loss. I don't understand how you're taking this out on me. And this is part of the trauma that you set out to heal. It feels a lot like women not supporting women, like this old trauma of women not supporting women or mothers not supporting daughters. It's a very old trauma. Yes, to this one. Yeah, and so now you have found your tribe. You have the Three of Coins. You have found your team of people. You've created your own soul family is what I'm getting. You have created like your own chosen family. Yeah, because there were so many swords in your back, the Ten of Swords. So with this energy, you have felt so betrayed. And you feel like when you go and you like contemplate, or when you're in introspection like the hermit, right? When you come and look at this, like you're just like, oh my gosh, like my aunt felt that way, or my grandma or my mother, like they all felt like this, and now I'm feeling like this. I don't want to get stuck in this energy. I don't want to get stuck in the energy of like not going after my dreams. So you've become very curious. You become very curious. I feel like you've been asking questions about like, were they like this? Yeah, this is making your intuition fire off, go off. Yes, I love this. So your intuition is going off, and it's getting like better and better and better and better is what I'm getting. It's like claircognizance. You get like a download, like a full message imagery, maybe even like some kind of audio, like like some words. You can feel it. You're like, oh, wait a second. This is how it was sabotaged here. This is the trauma that was passed along there. We have the 10 of Cups here. So you have decided to go towards your highest excitement. You have decided there wasn't any domestic harmony. I am going towards this domestic harmony. I'm going towards my 10 of Cups. And that is something that you are absolutely making sure that you do not fall into the same cycles as the people before you. Yeah, because that's all emotional imprisonment. That's all emotional imprisonment. So in the way that you have this beautiful like energy of being, how do I put this? You're being very attentive to the energies of the past from the ancestors, and the ancestors are here to thank you. They're here to acknowledge you and they're here to validate you. But they're saying that you took charge like a truly healed divine masculine. I feel like you set out to heal your divine feminine, but you also healed your divine masculine by asking the questions, by following your curiosity, by going down the steps. You would get these downloads that appear as ideas, and you would go, oh, that's where I need to look. And you would go look and you would uncover so much. And then it would always end up being true. It would always end up checking out. You have not only healed the feminine energy in your lineage, but you have also started to heal the masculine energy of your lineage. And it doesn't matter where you are in your family. Like if you reside more with the masculine energy and more with the feminine energy, they're saying like it doesn't matter if you identify as man, woman, non-binary. They're saying like you have, okay, they're being more specific. You have set out to heal the energy of the opposite gendered parent, but you're also healing the energy of the same gendered parent. Okay, we're going to pull another 9 cards. So please tell me about this with the Emperor Spirit. The Moon in reverse. So it's like, it's been scary, they're showing me. They're showing me some of this stuff has been like really hard, but you have gone forward into it anyway. And it makes you feel like empowered, is what they're showing me. Like, you're just like, you know what? We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it scared. Do it scared. Like, you heard that and you were like, oh, and it was like a light bulb that went off. And you were like, we're going to do it scared. I understand the assignment. We shall do this. We have the 9 of Coins. This is a lot of independence and strength, my love. This, even though this is depicted as a woman here, there's a lot of beautiful, grounded, masculine energy in the 9 of Pentacles. Strong, independent, confident, secure. This is healed feminine and healed masculine. This is independence. This is groundedness. This is confidence. This is assuredness. This is energy where it's like, I understand what my role is. I understand my job. I understand my place. I will do that and then some. I will break the cycles. I will break the chains. I will break all of these things because I deserve to be healed. You're taking on healing ancestral trauma, and you're doing it so well. We have the Star coming out here, my love. With the Star, it's like knowing, you know that you are at the center place of all of this. You have been chosen. You have a contract and you have been chosen, and you are setting out to do that. Now, a lot of people walk away from the mission. So there have been others before you that were asked and chosen to do what you're doing. This is very important. There were others before you, And either just the generation before you, or two generations before you, so either at the parent level, the aunts, uncle, parent level, or the great aunt, great grandparent generational level, they were asked to also break the generational cycles, and they didn't go. Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. They didn't leave. They didn't change this. They didn't acknowledge. Maybe there was an acknowledgement, but they just stayed. The moon in reverse is speaking to me again. So they're saying to me, like, maybe they heard it and understood it, but they did not choose to change the site. There was a lot of fear. Like they did not do anything scared. I mean, they just continued on with their lives. Like that's what I'm getting. Let's move these cards over here. So that's what I'm getting, is that like they didn't stay, and you're also healing this wound. So you have that. It's like either a grandparent or a great grandparent, or even like a parent who's coming through, and they're like, yeah, like I was juggled. They're being very direct. They're like, yes, I was juggled. I knew I was juggled, and I didn't leave. The way that they were strong, independent, confident, secure was they didn't go AWOL. They remained committed to their marriage, is what I'm hearing. Because that's what they were taught. Oof. That's what they were taught by the generation, the society. Like, religion was a much more powerful societal influence for the ancestors that are speaking to me right now. And they believed that that was the correct thing to do. That they believed that that was keeping everything in balance with the Justice card. And we're hearing from, we're really hearing from like this is like a grandmother is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a grandmother. 1711 on my timer. They told me to say that. I feel like that is specific. We have the Hangman in reverse, and they lacked the foresight, the perspective, the knowledge, even like the strength to step into their power, step into the Nine of Coins energy, which is what you've stepped into now. But I want to be very clear about something here. Had you not seen them struggle, had you not seen them juggled, had you not seen them in their fear, okay? Had you not seen them not walk away, had you not seen them committed to this marriage or relationship despite what was happening, the groundwork would not have been left for you. Because at the very least, I'm hearing, I didn't fake it. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I was unhappy and I wasn't shy about it. But there were moments where it was just like, well, I have to put myself into balance. I have to make sure that I am like internally, emotionally, and mentally balanced. That's part of the reason why the Justice card is here. And that's the reason why the Four of Wands card is here, is because they were like, well, it's not all about like this partnership or what's happening here in this marriage or whatever that is. They're saying like that it's bigger than them. So that's what I'm hearing. And they're saying that this is what I was taught. That it's bigger than me. So they did what they felt was correct. But I want to hear from this oracle. But for you, they're saying this is your time. This is the time. Also in society here in like 2025, they're saying like this is your time to find your place. Look at that. You have home and affluence here, my love. So they're saying create the home that is balanced. Okay? In the head, in the heart, and balanced here in your mind. Like societally and for yourself and for your loved ones. They're saying like create the balance. They're saying there are people who are going to judge you, but they're saying remember this is about your balance. Linearly and vertically. They're saying that's like the head and the heart, right? And they're saying as far like they're showing me this image of your arms stretched out wide like this. And they're showing me how there's like a oneness with source God energy, Mother Earth, and then like you and the body. That's what the arm stretched out is. Like they're saying like this is you and the body. You're a very affluent person. You're a very influential person. So they're saying that like when you do this, although people are not going to agree, people are not going to like this, they're saying that like once you do this, people are going to have their minds changed. People who thought that this was not okay or anything like that. And I feel like we're talking like beyond being juggled in a marriage. I feel like we're talking more about like more than third party situations. We're talking about like you being you and your authenticity, and magic just popped out. So they're showing me here that like the more that you sit in your energy of your own power, your authenticity of who you are and not being ashamed of who you are, they're saying like that will come through more and more. Because they are saying that like the more that they're saying I had the they're saying like I had enough um I guess influence on you, because they're saying like the healing started then, and they're saying like at least I knew that I needed to be firm about how I felt and what I felt in that moment and in that time. So my love, you are doing a wonderful job of creating new pathways for the next generation. But even if it's not for the next generation, you are healing so much old trauma from the ancestral lineage that you come from. And they're here to tell you, thank you. You're doing such a good job. And you have the key here. You are the key. You are the key. You have been the key. You are the key. So keep going with this, my love. Continue to follow your heart. 222 on the timer. Much love to you.